Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Bushido Nuzlocke. Last episode we made it to Jikan Shrine and had ourselves, honestly, one hell of a fight. It was horrible, we had a horrible time, we lost ourselves our first Pokemon in the second episode, Shadow Pokemon ended up being way scarier than I expected, with good old Shadow Blitz and stuff like that. And honestly, I did go ahead, I trained up the team because I felt like I really did have to, and I will admit, I don't feel confident right now, okay? There is a theme between these Pokemon with one big glaring weakness, but we'll get to that in a moment. For now, we will go over a very quick team recap. We have ourselves the Trico with no real moves changed, still has Mega Drain for a little bit of recovery, still has Leafage and Quick Attack for priority, you know, it has some good moves. We have the good old modest-natured Slowpoke with only now Yawn instead of Growl, I think is the only change here. We have ourselves our good old Cherubi, still hate the fact that I have to say we have a Cherubi, but here we are with Tackle, Leafage, and I think it learned Growth. And then we also have ourselves the Purloin, which doesn't have any new moves, just got to level 10. I went up level 10 because I felt like that was a good 2 levels above the last Pokemon we fought. I do think we need the level advantage considering they all gain stat boosts at the start of fights. But real quick, this Nuzlocke, I would say I was about 30% on a serious meter, right? I was taking it slightly seriously. I didn't think it was going to be too difficult, okay? And I was going through it with a mindset like, oh no, I got a Cherubi, that's unfortunate, what am I going to do? After last episode, that meter has shot all the way up to like an 80% full. I am now very, very afraid of every Pokemon we could fight, and the only thing that I think is gonna, because I know someone's wondering why it's not at 100% after we lost a Pokemon, the only reason it's not 100% is because we haven't seen a bug yet, okay? The second we see a bug type, right, if a Caterpie comes out, I am terrified. Our entire team is weak to bug at the moment. I was talking about fire types before, but we have one big glaring weakness with bug types. So, we're going to move along, we're going to keep Trico in front, we're going to battle some trainers, and if we see a bug, I'm going to run and cry. That is the plan. I wish I was joking, I really do. We are going to go into these next fights. Farfetch'd level 6. Level 6 might seem a little low, but I'm sure, considering we were just fighting level 8s in that other fight, I'm sure that for this route, they're going to stay like 6 and 7, because I was maybe not meant to go to the shrine straight away, and then as soon as we enter the next route, we'll be level 10 plus, and I'll be just straight back on par. That is my thought process. If that's wrong, honestly, it's welcomed. I am happy to be wrong, because my team, as I just said, we see a Caterpie, we're done. Right? We're just done. If we see a Caterpie, it is all over, and nothing works out in our favor anymore. So you know what? Being overleveled at the moment, I feel like there's a valid reason for it. You know, when you lose a Pokemon, you overlevel a little bit to compensate for the fact that you went through a scary experience. I feel like we've all done this before. I'm just in the middle of that. Good luck at the tournament, may you strive and prosper. Plus I have to fight in a tournament, that's also a thing. Which means I'm going to have to fight that Darumaka again. And that's going to be really scary with my current team, so that's also scary. Also, is that a Pick-a-Peck? It is a Pick-a-Peck. That causes me a problem, actually. Because I'm assuming that means there's going to be multiple static Pokemon on a route, and I don't want to seem like I'm abusing static encounters. So I don't... That's actually caused a bit of a problem. We're going to need to have a little bit of a talk about this, I think. So, I caught the Purloin, because I assumed that there was going to be like a one-over-time static encounter only on the first route. You know, I checked and made sure that it didn't respawn after I caught it, because I thought if it was a respawning Pokemon, I would just release it there and then, because it wouldn't be valid. It didn't respawn, so I assumed it was just a static encounter. Now that I've seen this Pick-a-Peck, it means that we are probably going to be seeing multiple Pokemon just wandering around on each route. So maybe we don't allow these anymore. Don't get me wrong, Pick-a-Peck would be really handy right now. It would. We have a horrible, horrible bug weakness, and Pick-a-Peck would absolutely cure that. But I don't want to... I don't want to catch like 8 Pokemon per route and kind of defeat the point of a Nuzlocke in general. So, yeah. What's in the shaking grass? Never mind, we are not going to find out what's in the shaking grass because we're going to get an encounter directly before it. But I did train up with the shaking grass, and I did find a lot of Hapinis. I saw a lot of Froakies as well, so those two were apparently the more common Pokemon for this route. Hi, next trainer. Please don't have a bug. I just got beat by some rude Tenchi with red hair, and now I'm mad. I won't lose twice. Hopefully, you didn't get beaten because of a type disadvantage because you used bug types, and instead you got defeated because you're just bad. Grass types. Grass types are okay. We can fight grass types. That's completely fine. Prepare to feel our anger. Special attack Rose. That's okay. That's okay. As long as it's not like, you know, contrary Leaf Storm Fomantis, but I feel like that'd be overkill for the beginning of a game. I'd like to believe that that would be overkill at least. Leafage, which is a physical move actually, so that does even less damage, meaning we're just going to quick attack straight through that. Also, level 9. We're already back on par, and we haven't even come off the route yet. Have we already got to Pokemon being like level 9 and 10? Wow, we have already gotten to level 10. Well, I wanted to be over-leveled, I'll be honest. I went to level 10 because I was hoping to be a level or 2 above, just in case we did see a scary bug. It sounds so silly being like, ooh, scary bug type, but it's so true, right? If this Pancham decides he's had enough and just like, okay, calm down. That Arm Thrust was doing some damage right there, I don't like that. But if this Pancham decided, hey, you know what, I've had enough, I'm gonna bug bite you, which it doesn't learn, so I mean it can't, but you get the idea, right? If it did, then our entire team would just be done, right? Something would have to go down, and we'd have to hope that something else fed after, and I don't want to get to that point. I'm also pretty sure I just have to stay in with my Trico against like half of these Pokemon, to be honest. Just because Trico's the only Pokemon I feel somewhat confident in after that fight. Don't get me wrong, my other Pokemon aren't awful. I'm choosing my words very carefully there. They aren't awful, but they're not good. Right? Cherubi without the sunlight for the chlorophyll and the morning sun thing, I don't see going super well. Yeah, we have Curse on our Slowpoke, but at the end of the day, it's not great. Nothing's great. Kenshi tips, register key items and then use the F key to access them quickly. Okay. We do have more shaken grass down here. We also have a Pancham up here. I could have had a Ralts. I got a Cherubi and I could have had a Ralts. I don't have any way to like... Oh, I do have a way to cut down the tree because I have the katana. Okay. Okay. Does have a Flabébé running around? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Pokemon running around. Never mind, okay. The Purloin, I'm going to make a slight exception to the rule because I didn't know better, and now that I've already caught and nicknamed it, I feel like it should stay. But for future reference, these Pokemon like this Flabébé running around are not static encounters. Technically, they fulfill the criteria, because there's so many of them, I'm not going to go ahead and do that. For right now, though, we're going to go ahead and... I guess we don't heal up at Talonflame. Hi. This ramen stand has the tastiest food in the entire Aisho region. You should stock up here as much as you can. Okay, but I can't. I don't know if I want to go into any places like the dojo. Sakura trees here are beautiful. Ever since I was a child, they all stood tall and bright. However, this is technically a different area. What's up this way as well? We have more orange berries, which I will absolutely take. Orange berries are welcomed and appreciated. Thank you very much. I will put those on my Pokemon for sure. Does this lead to a new route? Janetsu Pass. Hanatsu Village lies at the top of the mountain. Okay, I need Solid Strike to get there. Well, we have Hagen City. This is where we were kind of told to go. Can I interact with any of the Pokemon running around in this city and get an encounter, maybe? Like with that Litleo, there's a Nickit. What do we have here? An Ability Patch. Okay, okay. I don't know if there's a Pokemon I have right now that I want to swap abilities on. Kind of like the abilities we have on all of our Pokemon at the moment. That is that is definitely something we can consider. What's down this way? Shizen Trial. Okay, so we have a potential encounter down this way. Gonna focus on the town for the moment, though. So can I interact with this Litleo and use this as our encounter for the village? No. It was a nice idea, though. It was a really nice idea, okay? I was very hopeful. If you want to plant berries, you'll need one of these. Oh, a spray duck. You know, I like my whale more pale, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the spray duck as much. Hello, Kenshi, I can read the hearts of your Pokemon. Shall I read the Pokemon's hearts for you? Honestly, just don't. They're not happy yet. We'll come back when there's actually a chance for them to be happy, but at the moment, they've been here for like, what, an hour? I don't think they're gonna like me yet. We found a Riolu nearby. I've been looking for one forever. If you have one, I'll be willing to give you a Lobester for it. I am not going to allow trades through this Nuzlocke, by the way. I just don't really feel like I want to be honest. Just not going to allow it. The markets in the Aisho region are great. It's super easy to find what you need. Welcome to my Hangul Pokeball store. Oh, sure. We can get Quick Balls. I would not mind having a couple of Quick Balls. I don't think we need a super large amount, but honestly, they can be pretty nice. If we come up against a reasonably scary Pokemon that we maybe want to throw a Quick Ball at, and then we can't really fight, like a bug, then a Quick Ball could actually be pretty nice. As for Pokeballs, just give me the basic 10 and hopefully get a Premier Ball. That's nice. Great Balls are cool and all, but that's fine. Welcome to Humble Healing Store. Yes, please. Yes, please. Citrus Berries. Give me 5 citrus berries. Yeah. Yeah. Give me 5 citrus berries. Give me... Hold on, what does the other person sell before I just spend the rest on Super Healing Jam? I've got a lot of scrolls. Ah, TMs. Okay, alright. Well, we have Bullet Seed, which isn't amazing, but realistically it is stronger than Leafage, so I guess that would actually be an upgrade, although it is very expensive. Full Swipe only really matters when we're catching Pokemon. That's not our priority as such. Trick Room is interesting. That's definitely an option. Fling, Magic Room, Wonder Room. The rest aren't crazy. Light Screen could be nice in the right situation. Like, screens can keep your Pokemon alive, but that's also scary. And then we also have Stones. But it doesn't seem like we have an Ice Stone. Why am I looking for an Ice Stone? That's not... the Alolan Sandshrews were in Pokemon Unbound, not Pokemon Bushido. Don't mind me, just getting my games mixed up together. Shiny Stone, Dawnstone, Dusk Stone. At the moment, we don't really need any of those, so I'm just going to spend the rest on Super Healing Jam, I think. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Alright. Well, where else haven't we been? Because I do like exploring. I just don't want to go into any of the big houses that seem like they're going to be the dojo, because I feel like I need to train up more for the dojo, but I could be wrong. Sakura trees are here so beautiful. Ever since I was a child, they all stood tall and bright. I'm assuming that this is the dojo place that the mission was going to take us to. So... we're not going to go that way just yet. I finally convinced my Cherubi to come with me to Hagen City. See, isn't it nice here in the city? It's a very happy Cherubi. Where do I heal up at, then? I mean, I know I'm full health, but I'm also missing some Mega Drain PP, you know? I wanna heal. I'm very confused at how I heal. I also feel like it would just be good information to have for the future. Do I have to heal up at the Talonflame? Or am I just missing a very obvious Pokemon Center place? Is this a Pokemon Center place, or is this... I don't feel like this is. Oh, it is! Oh. Welcome to Hagen Hot Springs. You can rest in the water here to heal your body and spirit. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay. I thought this was going to be the dojo place, where we're going to, like, have a tournament or whatever against our rival that we were told that we were going to be doing. Right, that makes me less afraid. Well, we are going to go ahead and backtrack first, I guess, and see if there was anything up past the Pancham. 4 encounters later. Okay, alright, past the Pancham. The Pancham is definitely fulfilling the role of a static encounter. right? That's absolutely what it's doing. I don't want to grab especially more than one static encounter per route. I do think that there's... Oh my god. This patch of grass is my nightmare. Okay. Got it. Right, anyway, I'm just gonna keep talking. I don't want to go ahead and grab, like, multiple static encounters per route. This is an encounter, by the way. Which is going to be a Rockruff. That's a really good encounter. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good for so many reasons. But most importantly, I'm no longer afraid of bugs. which is just a joy to my eyes, to be honest. We're just going to throw a quick ball, and I'll get into what I was saying in just a moment. But please just capture in the quick ball. I don't want any, like, fear of you getting away. Okay, we capture ourselves the Rockruff. That's so important. That's beautiful. That's the most beautiful thing I could possibly see, I think. I don't know if there's many things that would make me happier than that, to be truly honest. As they develop, their disposition grows more violent and aggressive. Many trainers find them too much to handle and abandon them. That sucks. Sucks. We are going to give it a nickname. What do we nickname a Rockruff? I could still use name suggestions for Pokemon, even if they're just generic names that would work on, like, a lot of Pokemon. They would be appreciated, because I am all out of fresh names after naming Pokemon for, like, 20 plus years. So, I'm just gonna call you Yap, and that's gonna be your name. Is it a good name? No, but it is a name that fits, which is most important. So, let's quickly check you out, and see if you're any good. You are a Rash Nature, which is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Our special attack is irrelevant, so it really doesn't boost that, and it lowers our special defense, meaning that we are more frail. Not the dream, but most importantly, the typing is there. And we don't have any stab moves, which is also a shame. But we do have Sand Attack and Double Team. We can absolutely just sit there and boost our evasion if we can, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It covers the massive weakness that we had, which was to, like, fire and bug types. Because across our team, those two types were very scary. They are now a lot less scary, which is very, very appreciated. So, while I am going to go ahead and continue running through this cave a little bit, let's talk about static encounters properly, okay? I've also had a Riolu. I don't know if I would have preferred a Riolu to Rockruff, actually. They're both very good, to be honest, for what we need. And I will keep looking at the other Pokemon as we go through, but either way, stuff like that Pancham, I don't know if I want to make that an encounter. I definitely don't want to grab two static encounters on one route. That is absolutely something that I don't want to do at any point. However, if there aren't going to be many routes that have wild Pokemon just sort of loitering about, I don't mind grabbing one static encounter from that route. Okay, that's not something that I mind. The question is, I kind of need to ask, for anyone that has played through this game before, is that a common occurrence or not? Are there going to be lots of routes with Pokemon just sort of wandering around as capturable Pokemon? Or is that just, like, every 3 routes, every 4 routes or so? If it's every 3 to 4 routes, obviously this cave being technically a route does count, so I mean, don't think there's any wandering Pokemon in here, or at least I haven't seen yet. We did get our encounter pretty early, but Quick Guard we do not care about. So maybe we grab them and only grab one. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I am open to some discussion on that one. As for our move, I do think I'm gonna get rid of Acid just because I don't think we need Acid at any point. Confusion Stab, Curse gets boosted by the tackle at least. Confusion is now where our Modest Nature starts coming in, being a little bit more handy. So do we just rock the Confusion over the Acid? I think so. If we do come into a point where Acid would be really nice against like a Fairy type, then that's a bummer, but... and also, I do not have Solid Strike, so I think we are done with this cave, huh? I'm glad we came this way. I am very, very glad that we came this way, because this Rockruff was very important. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. I'm assuming the Pancham doesn't respawn. It doesn't. That's fine. And I guess maybe I need to, like, prepare for the tournament? Or do we just continue running along to that next route and try and get ourselves yet another encounter? That's probably the better idea. Before preparing, we should make sure we have as many options available to us as possible. It's happening again. What is with this patch of grass? What is this? Please. Just let me through. Please. Okay, alright. Oh, that patch of grass is the worst. It's just the worst. So, for right now, we do have our option down this way. What is in this house, first of all? Is this the... This is not the tournament place, okay. I'm very afraid of going into the tournament place by accident. I heard there's an exclusive club of Tenchi that hang out upstairs. I would love to head up there sometime and see what they're doing. I hear they like to create things that would be exciting to watch. Ah, hello there, young Tenchi. When I was your age, I used to roam Aisho. I would catch every Pokemon I found and keep track of them in my journal. I can't do that. Oh, you have a journal as well? I have an idea. If you can prove to me that you are committed to filling your journal, I'll give you a special prize. Come see me when you've caught 20 different Pokemon. So at the end of the game, we can come back and speak to him, I guess. And strict orders to, okay, collect 5 maple leaves. Is that the equivalent of gym badges? It might be. She's in Trail. I am unable to use a repel, huh? I don't have a repel. That sucks. I would like to go ahead and just, like, walk through here and see the other side. Okay, I don't see any Pokemon wandering about, but I can also only see, like, maybe a 20th of the route, so I guess that's not really, like, a great sign. This is our encounter. Okay, I was trying to slightly avoid it, but our encounter is going to be a Vivillon. Ooh, that's not the worst. Again, 4 times resistance to bug. I'll take it. Our fire weakness? Oh yeah, it's there. Okay, our fire weakness is there, but at least it's not weak to bug, I guess. That's something. Do we just quick ball before we get hit by any, like, scary gusts or anything? I think we're just gonna quick ball. Hopefully, we can get this thing caught in just a quick ball. We do get it caught in just a quick ball. That's nice. That's nice. I'll take it. There are worse situations that I could be in right now, that's for sure. Tricky's trying to land Fury Swipes. I mean, I hate Fury Swipes as a move. I do. I really do hate it. I'll get rid of Growl and keep Sand Attack instead, I guess. Because technically, yes, that is a stronger move if you start landing it, but it's a move I don't love. The patterns in this Pokemon's wings depend on the climate and topography of its habitat. It scatters colourful scales. And we're going to call you... Honestly, I'm going to keep this one very simple. I'm going to call it Vivi. Just because also, there is a great anime called Vivi Fluorite Eyes. It's just good, you know? It's just good. And that way it's a reference to that, and I appreciate that. So, let's have a quick check of you. Timid. Hasty. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Yeah, it makes it more frail, but I mean, plus speed's nice. Has Shield Dust, with Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Stun Spore, and Struggle Bug. We have a lot of powder moves. We have a lot of powder moves, but Sleep Powder can be really nice. Sleep Powder can be really, really, really nice. So, we do have ourselves a little bit of a team right here, huh? We do have ourselves a team. So I am going to waddle on over to the left and see what's on over this way. Hi. Up ahead is the Shogun's Tower. Many Kenshi gather in there for various tournaments. Is that the scary... Oh, I see her. I'm afraid. I don't want to go that way. Can I go any other way first? What's this? Just a tree stump? What's down this way? Catio C. Okay. I see Shellos wandering around. Is that... I'm assuming that's going to be an encounterable Pokemon. But it does mean that I could guarantee myself a Water type with Shellos. Right? Because, I mean, while it's not a static encounter, don't get me wrong, this will just take up our encounter for this route. It depends on if we want to play it safe and grab a Pokemon that we know, or if we want to, like, go into the ocean and grab ourselves a random chance for something better than a Shellos. That's basically all it comes down to. But honestly, I don't have a fishing rod yet. So if this Shellos is encounterable, I'm all for it. It is not encounterable. That's unfortunate, to be honest. That's just unfortunate. Who can help me? I'd probably need the strongest Kenshi in all of Aisha. He appears to be lost in thought. Okay. Sea up ahead is so calming and relaxing. Watch out for wild Pokemon, though. Do any of you want to give me a fishing rod? I wish I could cross the Kaio Sea. I would need to be able to run on water like the Shimizu clan. I'm gonna... Wait, hold on. Are you gonna tell me that I'm gonna be able to run on water at some point? Because I love the idea of that. I really do. Sucks that we can't grab the Shellos, though, and, like, counter our horrible Fire-type weakness a little bit. But you know what? That's sometimes how the cookie crumbles. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and poke our noses towards the tournament. I think I'm gonna real quickly train up my team to make sure that my Vivillon and my Rockruff are level 12. Carl from the future here saying that this is where the episode is going to round up. This has been a quick little 25-minute episode, but the tournament ended up going for over half an hour, meaning that is going to be its own episode in the future. So if you guys have enjoyed this preparation episode and all of the cool encounters, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!